Hey world, I'm Josh.
I'm Lauren.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Try Stuff.
Coffee edition.
We got a copy from our Misto box from Noble Coffee Roasters. I don't even know where they're from. I'll tell you at the end. Or you could look it up and stop this video because it's boring. But anyway, we're doing the blind tasting notes, and if you want to help the channel out, consider using the referral code Z295 if you feel like joining Misto Box. That's the end of the pitching. Let's see what this is like. What do you think?
It's a little bitter.
Really? I smell a lot of caramel.
It's a little bitter.
I smelled a lot of caramel in the coffee. The beans smelled kind of sweet, and there was a lot of chaff. I had a whole bean covered in chaff. The brew kind of smelled like chaff, to be honest. Let's see. You say it's bitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's just bitter.
It is. It's like a dark chocolate bitter on the back end for sure. The initial sip is citrusy, just like an initial hit, and then it's just straight to like dark chocolate bitterness.
I would give it like a caramely kind of flavor too.
Like a burnt caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah, a salted burnt. Like a caramel that you let go a little too long on the stove.
But if there's anything we've learned from these videos, it's that I'm terrible at guessing the tasting notes.
Hey, that makes me terrible as well. I'm really bad.
You're better than I am. I can never guess because my smell is broken.
I'm not like... The bitter isn't like that bad coffee Folgers bitter. It's like this is supposed to be bitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not a sign of the quality of the coffee. I think it's just a very bitter flavor note, dark chocolate, burnt caramel.
Yeah, that's just the roast.
It's kind of like slurp it a little bit. Go like... I think that changes it a little bit.
Yeah.
It kind of brings out some more sweetness. Slurping it does. But
I'd agree.
let's see what the bag says. Really? Lemon acidity, honey, and delicate. Which is exactly what I would want. This is the Ethiopia Shilcho? Shilcho?
Yeah,
Shilcho? Shilcho?
Shilcho.
Shilcho? From Sidama, Ethiopia, and it says Noble Coffee Roasting is based out of Ashland, Oregon, and is committed to buying only certified organic coffees, so it's organic as well. This is Noble's second year offering of this organic coffee from the Shilcho Cooperative of the Sidama region of Ethiopia. The farmers are incentivized to only pick the ripest cherries, which improves the overall cup quality. Bursting with floral aromatics, bright fruits, honey sweetness, and a sturdy chocolate finish, this coffee is sure to please.
Well, we got the acidity.
We got that chocolate at the end for sure, and I did get that initial hit of acidity.
And I feel like the caramel taste is close enough to honey. Close enough.
There's nothing I'm not getting delicate though. Like, it seems very in my face with the flavor.
Nah, I think it's not so much on that one.
I used a slightly finer grind, a 52 instead of a 54 on the Breville Smart Grinder Pro, but that's still pretty coarse.
But they're definitely right about the first two.
As it's cooling down, I am getting a... But, this is our concern, is reading the notes biasing us. But as it cools down, some of that bitter chocolate is disappearing.
Well, it seems like every time we taste a coffee on this channel, we get really close to the tasting notes, or we get at least, 2 of the 3. So I think we're doing pretty well, actually.
I mean, and we are brewing it rather than cupping it, which is like a cupping spoon grounds actually in the water kind of thing. I think they don't use the same ratio, like fewer grounds, but...
Yeah.
So we're not doing that, but it does get better as it cools down and you sip on it.
Nah, I rather like this now.
Yeah.
At first I was like, this is different.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I never disliked it, but it is getting better as it cools down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, interesting coffee. Went for us from sort of this bitter chocolate and started to mellow out into a little smoother citrusy flavor, I think, a little bit.
Mhm.
So that's interesting. I kind of like that. I think maybe if we had more beans, we could have tried a cold brew to see how it panned out. But it just so happens Misto boxes work very well for 2 pots of a 6-cup Chemex. I think they send about 85 grams per bag in this Explorer pack.
Yeah.
We use about 42 using the Stumptown method for the Chemex, so it works out. That's what we end up doing. So there you go. Good coffee, interesting, organic if you're into that, which is cool.
Mhm.
Thanks for watching. Z295 is our referral code. $10 off for you, $10 off for us. That means we get to buy more coffees to try. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.